All right, good morning, Susan Oliveira, good morning. Uh, Excellent. Samantha, good morning. Kelly, good morning. Parker,
Morning.
good
Good
morning.
morning.
Parker, what's going on with your camera, buddy?
We'll be on momentarily.
Wonderful, wonderful. We just want to make sure you're paying your bills on time.
Oh, yeah.
Camera bills. Okay, Virginia Stewart, good morning. Alberto Hernandez, good morning. Angela, good morning.
Morning.
Mercado, good morning. Guys. How's everybody doing? Happy
morning.
Wednesday. Happy Wednesday.
Woo!
Happy Wednesday.
Happy Wednesday. It's a great time to be alive. Great day to be alive, right?
Mhm.
Don't you guys agree?
Exactly.
It's a beautiful, I mean, gorgeous weather outside. Gorgeous. I mean, I just wanna work from like backyard or something like that instead of coming to the office. It's
What's the
beautiful.
temperature right now down there?
Oh, probably in Alberto, what is it? Probably mid 60s, maybe 61, 62.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, yesterday I think we were like 76, 77 yesterday.
No, I was
Wow.
79.
What was it?
79 yesterday.
79. Yeah, 79. So it's just beautiful. I mean, you cannot complain at all. I mean, you guys are in Prescott probably like in 50s, right?
It's 48 right now.
48 for you is like 68 for us.
Exactly.
Yeah. All right, guys. So it's Wednesday. Is it what? Is it a hump day? Is that what they're saying? Hump day? Hump day. What does that mean actually? A hump day? I mean, in real estate, is there such thing as a hump day?
Not really.
Not really, right? I mean,
There is no halfway point of our week.
I know we get pretty busy like on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, right?
Yeah.
So like, there's no such thing as hump day. I think Wednesday should be like preparation day for the weekend. Yeah, for the weekend. All right, guys. So I think we got everybody here. We got, all right. I think we got everybody. Ricardo's not here. Ricardo. Alberto. You have an update on Ricardo? He was here in the office yesterday.
Yeah, he was. I don't know. Let me text him. Let me see where he's at.
I told him yesterday that he's going to be actually doing the buyer consult presentation before I left. So I think he just decided to conveniently skip this one.
Yeah, you think you might have scared him off?
All right, who's Ricardo's accountability partner in the group? Is that Faye? Faye, are you Ricardo's accountability partner?
I am, and he hates doing presentations. He like
I
has a meltdown. He won't do it.
Okay, well, I guess it's your turn.
He won't do it.
Okay, I was just joking. I was not talking to him about that. So we're not talking about that at all. All right, so why don't we then start? Who wants to go first? I want to do it like a buyer consult. We got like about 10 minutes, maybe 15 max. I want to see if we can do 2 of them today. Who wants to go first? By the way, you don't have to like follow the slides word for word, verbatim, none of that stuff. If you want, I can pull up the slides, guys. Hey, Parker, are you driving?
Yeah.
Okay, well, you can turn off your camera, buddy. I didn't know that you were driving.
Oh, I'm not even looking at my phone.
Oh, you're not looking at me?
Nope.
That's a disappointment.
Sorry.
Okay, I don't blame you at all. So who wants to go first? Somebody please raise your hands.
I'll be at my office in like 4 minutes.
Okay, so you're gonna be the second one.
Okay.
We're looking for a trooper, a warrior, somebody who's gonna raise their big hand and say, you know what, Alan, I will take it for the team. I'm a Navy SEAL. Like I am someone that will actually do this buyer consult. I mean, we can see that for the next 20 minutes and we're gonna be done. So somebody's gonna raise their hand or I'm gonna be picking those people. Actually, Alberto's gonna be picking somebody who's gonna be doing the presentation. All right, Alberto, it's your turn. Pick someone.
I'm gonna pick. Let's pick Sam.
Samantha,
That we were second.
Prescott in the house.
Parker and I are going second, I thought.
I guess you're going first and I'm going second.
Oh, my goodness gracious. Okay, all right, Sam, let's go.
Oh, no. I missed that lecture, so I wanted to see someone go first.
Oh, you missed that lecture. Okay, well, that's not right. So,
wanna-
okay, well, why don't we go with Kelly? Kelly, let's go, Kelly.
Not sure I had enough coffee yet this morning, Alan.
Righty then. So no coffee for Kelly. All right, not enough coffee. All right, who wants to go? Joshua, what happened to your camera, buddy? He turned off his camera. You cannot make this up. You cannot make this up. All right, who wants to go? How about Angela?
Hey, you guys. All right. Hey, Alan, wondering if I can get a version of this so I can edit it a little bit.
Yeah, sure, absolutely. We should have a version, editable version of this. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, it's like in PDF, I think.
Okay.
So that would be cool. All right, well, I guess I'll give it a go. I mean, I'm not as familiar with this one, but I guess I'll do it.
Just wing it. I mean,
All right.
all we're doing right now is just getting better. It's practice time. You know, we're not real clients. We're not real buyers. I mean, if I would be like a $700,000 buyer, then you would be like, oh my gosh, what do I do? What do I say? But it's just old Alan.
Right.
And you got Virginia here, who sells a lot of homes. And you got Susan, who is going to list 3 houses this month. So I mean, no pressure. You got Alberto, who's doing like 3 deals a month. No big deal. I mean, Parker just closed on a deal. Kelly's got 2 deals in escrow. Sam's got 2 listings.
Right.
What's the deal? All right, go ahead. No worries, no pressure. Let's go.
Okay, so I guess if we're sitting down with the buyers, and we're just gonna go and pull this up, and then the first thing that I'm gonna talk about is the agency, and the agency is really important to just basically see which side you're representing. So if you're the buyer, then I would be representing you as a buyer's agent. So that's a very important form that we need to have you sign off on just to get that out of the way. ADRE, which is Arizona Department of Real Estate, requires us to do that. So, but actually before we show homes, so we need to address that one right away. But there's a huge benefits of having me represent you. There's several things that we can do. We can show you homes, assist you with like financing, like refer you to lenders. We can do property data research for you, explain forms, agreements, and any other questions that you have about, you know, the escrow process, or, you know, from A to Z, from when it comes to the buying process. And that means monitoring like all the steps that it requires to close. You know, we do protect your interests, which is very important. So, you know, we can advise you on I don't know, I want to say stuff, but advise you on all matters when it comes to your real estate deal. And then we can also do like market analysis on the home that you want to buy. So like, let's say if you know, you're interested in this home, like I'll do like a comp on it and let you know like what I think the price is and what it would appraise at and what would be like a good offer to put on the home, so you can feel comfortable with what you want to offer. And you know, and then I'll just represent you only. So I won't be able to let them know like your cards, like if how much money you're comfortable paying. Like if we find a house that's, less than what you're pre-qualified for, I'm not just going to let them know that. And then I'll structure the deal to protect you and just make sure that I keep everything confidential too. So we can also represent you like on all kinds of deals. And then, after you're under contract, we can help you with referring you to like inspectors or, I've called roofers before. I've called like sewer camera lines, so anything that we need to do to inspect the home, like I have a team and vendors that I use, so I can refer you to them. And then we have our fiduciary responsibilities too. So that's also a major benefit to having me on your side. So basically, we just have, a whole team behind me, and we want to find you the best home that meets your needs, and negotiate the lowest price and terms for you, and that meet your needs and help you do that. So yeah, there's just 5 simple steps, with the loan, getting you pre-approved, and then getting you a custom search and take you out to see homes, and then just help you with our market knowledge, like doing that comparative market analysis, like I mentioned before. And then, I have a transaction coordinator. So she really helps out a lot with all the timelines and deadlines and stuff like that that we need to approach. And I don't really want to have the VIP buyer guarantee, so I'm gonna skip that part. So every step of the way, you'll benefit from our buying programs, our technology, our team, market knowledge, and there's their valuable consumer benefits. And then how it works, you tell us what you are looking for, we enter your criteria, then we send you emails. And then you let us know what you're interested in. And then we set up those showings for you. So we really put you in control, and you get to choose and decide, and really I'm working for you. So it's just a relationship. And let's see, what is it? You get all the info that realtors can see. Oh yeah, I'll show you everything that I see, and be transparent with that. And yeah. So this slide right here is like the 8 VIP buyer benefits. So I think I just went over all of these. Yeah. So feel free, and I can give them a copy or something. Or do you usually give them a copy?
You can give them a copy. Yeah, sure, absolutely.
Yeah. So you can review all the benefits here, and then I probably will have other material, and I'll give them that.
Okay.
Any questions? I don't know. Just went through it really quick.
Any questions for Angela?
No? Okay, great. Thanks, guys. Next person.
All right, Angela, good work. That's excellent.
Thanks.
I tell you, your reading skills are impeccable.
I took notes from the last time, like bullet points.
And I was
So
following this thing pretty fast, but you did a great job.
yeah, well, we only have 30 minutes or whatever for the meeting.
We have
So.
more like 5 minutes. I mean, you did it in
Oh.
5 minutes. I mean, you're
Good.
I tell you, you're 5
Thanks.
minutes. All right, Angela, who's next? He wasn't that.
That was
Wasn't that
me.
bad. Who's next? Is it Josh?
Yeah, I'll go next.
All right, man, let's go. Let's go. All right.
So let's say we schedule the appointment. We show up at Barnes & Noble, and we're sitting at Starbucks, right?
Yeah, you're sitting in Starbucks, you're talking shop. you're asking them questions about their plans, about their challenges, their struggles in this market right now. You're asking about their budget. You're asking about their wants. You're asking about what they're looking for in the house and all of that, right? And then you segue it into the PowerPoint slides, because now you want to really show them what value you're going to be able to bring to the table, right? What separates you from another agent that maybe they're considering.
Well, guys, it's been really an honor to get to know you and talk to you. I'm really grateful that you would share your plans with me. You might be asking, like, what's so tough about this process that would require someone like an agent to help us? And I really want you guys to understand exactly how complicated and how important it is to have a coach like me, an agent like me, walk you through the whole process, because there are services that you may not understand are involved with the real estate process. So let me tell you a little bit about agency and about what an agent does for you, and make you feel a little bit more comfortable with me. Is that cool?
Yeah, that's awesome, man.
Excellent. So agency is established between a client and an agent to clarify what the agent is going to do for the client. So you being my client, we're going to go out and look at properties. I really want you to understand what I do. So for you, I represent you in the transaction. So what that means is, during the process of finding a new home, we're going to be looking and negotiating and sending paperwork back and forth. And we're going to be talking to lenders. We're going to have a lot of correspondence between different people, inspectors, lenders, sellers, agents. And it's really important to keep everything straight and on time. So typically the real estate transaction lasts about 30 days. It could be less depending on how you want to pay, but there's a lot going on and a lot of time constraints that we need to keep. And a person like me being hired to manage that is going to help the process go a lot easier. I know you've got kids, and I know that you're in the middle of, your work week and all this stuff. And because we're operating within a legal parameter here, we want to make sure that everything goes off smoothly and without a hitch. And that's what my job is. My job is to make sure that anything that needs to get done with any of the partners that we'll be working with to close your deal get done on time. And so the first things first, when we start this process, we're going to have you talk to a lender. We've got a whole team of guys and ladies on our staff that are going to help you get where you need to go. The first things first is to get pre-approved. And once you start talking to a lender, then we can go out and look at properties. And it's my job to really detail your search to make it exactly what you need it to be. I'm going to listen to you and give you all the reins and control to guide you in what you want to find in a house. We're gonna give you whatever you ask for. And it's my job to also inform you about the market, about what we could or could not find. It's also my job to find stuff that's not listed. So say you want something more specific, I'm there for you. Without that, it'll be harder for you to find what you want in a market that's as in a market like what we have. So we're going to get you through the whole process the best we can without hassle. And that's the biggest thing. Does that sound good to you?
Sounds pretty good. So
Yeah.
when you say you're going to find me a home, like, we've been looking, as you know, for about 3 months now, cannot find anything that we like. So what are you going to do differently?
Well, I mean, one thing I've done in the past is do some door knocking. I've got a pretty long list of, I call them helper agents. They're agents from my brokerage and other brokerages around the city that may have properties that haven't been listed on the MLS yet. And I can call them up because they're buddies of mine. We help each other out and see if they have anything that hasn't gone live yet. And that's one way that I can provide you properties that you're not seeing on the MLS or on valleyhomesearch.com.
Okay. Okay, awesome.
Do you have any questions for me?
Nope.
All right, excellent. So basically, an agent protects you during the whole process. So if I see anything fishy going on with the seller, if they want to take advantage of you or try to throw you curveballs to make you negotiate for a lower price, or somebody's trying to take advantage of you by not disclosing material facts, or if someone's trying to pull a fast one on you by writing something in the contract that's not legal. I know my contracts pretty well, and I'll be able to catch those red flags. And it's really important to have somebody who knows the contract well to catch those things, because there have been times in my experience where some buyers or sellers have been caught signing a contract that wasn't healthy. And it's really important to have someone like me review the process and review the content of your contracts and warn you if there's anything missing or if there's anything that could not benefit you. That's my job as a fiduciary. I have a duty to uphold your your desire and your benefit over my own. And it's an honor for me to operate in this relationship like that with you. I'm here to protect you and to put your needs first. And I want you to feel like, although you probably could do this on your own, that I'm your partner in this, and that my labor is to protect you. And since we're entering into a legal process, it's really important to have a professional on your side so that you don't miss anything. I'd love to be that for you. So, may I be your agent?
Alberto, what do you think? May he be our agent?
Yeah, I mean, I would definitely, I would definitely give Josh a try. Absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, there was definitely, I don't know, when I talk to buyers, I definitely want to excite them. Obviously, we know it's competitive, so we definitely want to hit that, but we also want to excite them back up again, because everyone else is going to try to scare them. But aside from that, I think he did great, hitting all the points and, what he can bring to the table as far as what he can protect them from and, what he's going to do differently from other agents.
Cool, thank you.
What do you guys think?
Good job, Josh. I thought you did a really good job.
Cool, thank you.
Yeah, I mean, I think you did a really good job, man. Really good job. I think you were real. I think you got to the point. I know we were, obviously we cannot do the full blown extensive presentation. It takes 20, 25, 30 minutes, right? But I mean, you were definitely separating yourself or differentiating yourself by saying, look, I know the contracts. I will protect your interests at all times. There are a lot of things that may happen that, that you may possibly need help with. And I'm here to help you and to assist you. Right. And so all of those things were definitely spot on. And that's something that we want to take away from this, guys, is the fact that you don't have to follow this, word for word, or just read this, every single slide, right? You can just go through these slides, right? You can customize these slides if you want to, but the whole point of these slides is the fact that you want them to actually see what you're talking about, right? And really explaining to them how you're going to be able to provide them a really great service. That's it. So you did a great job, I believe. Obviously, if you would have more time, you would probably expand on some of the things that you're going to do for them service-wise, but I think overall it was great. Good job, Josh.
Thank you.
Alan, I just want to add a couple things, just from what I do personally, because I'm a seriously hard closer.
I think they did an excellent job and they went through the script as you have it. And I think that's great. And Josh kind of did a little more real life what he talks. So I think that's great. Always be yourself. What I do is, you talk about the agency and I say, here, this is actually a form that we have to fill out because it just shows that who I represent. I represent you, the buyer. My loyalty is to you, the buyer. I'm on your side. I protect your best interests and I put your needs first. And this form is called the buyer broker form. It also shows that I represent you at no charge. I represent you for free. And it also says 0 right here because it shows that you are not compensating me at all. So I throw that in together. Then I tell them that, we do home search, but I use the word important. We want to find I need to know what's important to you. That way I can get you into the best home that meets your needs. So let me know your dreams, what's important to you. Do you have to have a 4th bedroom for an office? Do you have to have a pool? Do you have to have an RV gate? Whatever is important to you is important to me. And I will set you up on a subscription directly linking into my MLS system. That way you get direct access, live action, what's going on. The minute a realtor types in a home available for sale or coming soon, you'll get a direct email. And that's a live subscription link directly to me. And then, go through the whole spiel and stuff. And I say, go ahead and sign here for the agency and then go ahead and sign here for the buyer broker. That'll prove that you're not going to, and I just tell them to sign it. I tell them they're my client. I tell them, go ahead and sign here for the agency and then go ahead and sign
So
here.
you're doing this. This is part of your process. This is part of your routine. This is, as a matter of fact, basically like, hey, this is how I conduct business.
Yeah, they have no choice.
They have no choice.
I'm talking to them. They have no choice. There's no other agent.
Right. So there's one thing that I would probably not use. I would not use the word free. Okay, because we're not doing this for free. I mean, we're getting compensated for it, right? Yeah. So what we may say is like, look, you're not paying me anything. You're not paying my commission, but the seller will. So technically it doesn't cost them anything, but we don't want to use the word free because it's misleading.
You're right.
So, but overall, what you just said, I mean, you're just doing this like, as a matter of fact, this is my documents. This is what, this is what I will offer you as an agent. This is why it's important for us to work together. And these are the documents to show that you are committed. You are committed, or you have a loyalty to me as your agent, because I will do a lot of work on your behalf. I'll be looking for the properties. I'll be showing you properties, and they're going to be negotiating on your offers, right? I'm going to be doing a lot of things, and all I'm asking for in exchange is your commitment. And that commitment is in the form of the agency and a buyer broker exclusive. So the closing statement is just like that, Josh, right? So next time, when you have this conversation and you build your case, and that's what we're doing, right? We're building our case to the buyer, okay, why they should employ us, why they should give us an opportunity to work with them, right? And then it's like, hey guys, as you can see, there's a lot of things that we're offering you as a broker, as an agency, me as an agent. And the only way I'm going to get paid in reality, if you work with me and the seller pays my commission, so you don't pay my commission, the seller is paying my commission. And in exchange, all I'm asking for is your commitment and your loyalty to work with me and give me an opportunity to service you as an agent. Would that be fair? Yeah, absolutely, Josh, it will be fair. Absolutely, great. So this is the agency document, or this is the agreement that will show us that we both work together and I'm representing you as your agent. Please take a look at it and sign.
I like having the paperwork in front of me too. And, walk them through the documents. That's really helpful too, because if I forget something,
exactly.
What's right there?
You want to have your paperwork always in front of you, right? Now, it doesn't have to sit right in front of them, but if, let's say, you're using and this is a planner, but let's say, for example, you're using one of the notebooks or something like that, kind of have it somewhere tucked away, like they don't see it, but it's always got to be available. Because at the end of the day, you want to make sure that you get their commitment. And ideally, you want that commitment in writing by having that buyer broker exclusive. And we kind of talked about this a few days ago as well, because buyers are getting so, and I don't want to use the word desperate, but in reality, they are desperate right now. Okay. They're just looking for that deal. They're just looking for that house. And if there's another agent that has that listing or has that property or sends them something and he's available to show them, they're going to go with him. So we got to do our job to protect their best interest. And that's through buyer broker exclusive agreement. You know, but what Virginia is doing is like, hey, it's almost kind of like, correct me if I'm wrong, Virginia, it's almost kind of like non-negotiable for you, right? This is what I'm doing. This is how I roll. This is my process.
Right. If they even talk to me, they're working with me. You know, it's just, I assume the sale, I assume the close, you tell them what you're going to do for them. But I just say, hey, I have great lenders. I can help you out. They're the best, and I literally just say, contact this lender, contact that lender. This is what we're going to do. So it's just like, that's the way it is. So if they're ready now, if they're ready in 3 months, I get a grip on them and I don't let go.
Yeah. So that all comes, by the way, so you guys know, and I know some of you are newer to this industry and to this business, that all comes with repetitions. That all comes with experience. That all comes helping many, 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 many families. Okay. It may not happen right away, but we got to strive for it. We got to get better every day. And that's why it's so important to have these buyer consults with the buyers that you guys get in front of. So every time you're doing this, you're getting better. It's all about repetition. You're getting better. You're getting more confident. Okay. Your pitch is getting better. Your questioning is getting better. Your objection handling is getting better. All of it's getting better. So the whole point of this is the fact that you guys, at the end of the day, are professionals. We are professionals, right? And most of you can do this. We can wing it. We can meet with the buyer. We can have a chat for about 5-10 minutes and great. But if you really want to systemize this, and I believe you do, okay, you got to have this in place. You got to have this in place. It's another form of having a script, if you will. Okay. All right, guys, any questions before we wrap it up?
I wanted to say something about what I read the other day. I think Zillow they were in the article and they said that they were going to start disclosing our commissions or how much the seller is offering. So like if a neighbor offered like 2.5, then they'll see, and that it's going to start being public, like what we're getting paid. And we can't say free because that's misleading.
I don't think it's Zillow, Angela, but you're right. It's what's the other company?
It's like a national rule that just changed.
NAR just published it.
Yeah.
NAR, I think, published it. I think that they were getting sued by DOJ and they agreed to it. And then there's a Redfin, that's the company.
Yeah.
Redfin is the one who said they're going to be publishing the buyer's agents or selling agents commissions. Yeah. Which is fine. I mean, listen, it is what it is. I mean, at the end of the day, we get compensated, and most of our clients know that we get compensated, right? I mean, it's not that we're doing it for free. It's there's no free bona involved, but they see what it is. I mean, that's it. I mean, not sure if they all know how much exactly it is, but it is what it is. I mean, we're not going to fight it. We disclose it. And as long as we do our part in delivering value, okay, providing them with the resources, connecting them with the right people, with the vendors, okay, and then negotiating on their behalf and protecting their interests, they will constantly see value. They will see value. Simple. They will see value. And that's why it's so important for us to do this presentation. So this way they actually see the value, because a lot of buyers out there don't really truly understand the scope of what we are offering as an agency. I mean, there are a lot of states out there, guys, where if you're a real estate agent, you do not negotiate contracts. There are attorneys that negotiate contracts. We negotiate contracts. We write terms, we write conditions, right? We do the things that there are a lot of other states, for example, they don't do. They have attorney states, and the attorneys handle that piece of it. All right, guys, so that's it for today. Let's continue our discussion on Friday at 9 a.m. Thank you so much for joining, and appreciate Angela, I appreciate Josh, Virginia, everybody who's here was participating in this. And then I will guys see you on Friday, okay?
All right, thank you.
Take care, bye.
Have a good one.